too much energy. It's the wrong kind of energy. It's just too much. People got me wrong. Now, see, I done told these niggas. Now, see, I got IBS. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in the bathroom. That's why I had the camera off. I put my face up here for a second. These niggas done gave me the shits. Now, everybody's so mad at the truth. The truth is, the reason why the DeSoto police have been attacking me, I'm messing up the bag, see? I done told all of these niggas, don't nobody get to put their hands on me for free. You touch me, I'ma touch you back, but you might not like the way I touch. I keep telling these little country niggas, don't play with me. See, the problem down here is, and I've noticed this since I moved down here, and this is straight trap, real rap. I'm keeping it all the way 100, a beam. The women down here, from what I've seen, put up with niggas shit. If all of these country niggas had to move up to Philly or New York or Boston or Chicago, they wouldn't make it. These country niggas wouldn't make it. They'd be dead. Because one of their girlfriends would have been done killed them, or one of their brothers or uncles would have been done killed them. These niggas actually think it's cute to put their hands on their women. They think it's cute to muscle their women. They think it's cute to talk crazy to their women. They treat their women like shit. And the funny thing about it is, they ain't even rich niggas. They getting by niggas. Now, I know Bobby trying to make it up. Apparently, Bobby was in jail before. Well, at least that's what I just heard from Joe. The guy whose number that he has on the shop. Bobby, why don't you want your own phone number on your shop? I mean, why ain't nobody asking that question? Bobby? Bobby, I posted the web. I posted it, what you got on the web when you Google Legends Barbershop in DeSoto, Texas. I put it up. I called the number on the site. So why did I get one of the former barbers that used to work there? And he ain't worked there in years, he said. So for the past 2 years since he left, Bobby, you done left his phone number online. That's a fraud, Bobby. Y'all know that, right? I mean, how do people get their hair cut there? You got it listed online. You got a phone number online. But when I called, I got the man who don't work there no more. And he said that you don't want to take his number off the shop. I wonder why, Bobby. I wonder why, Bobby. Because the way he sounded when I was talking to him, it did not sound like y'all stay in touch. It didn't sound like if phone calls come in for the barbershop, that he's going to forward those calls to you. Matter of fact, he made it very clear, Bobby, he been wanting his number off that shop, Bobby. Over there at Legends. Over there by the Big Lots. Suite 517. You know, that's my birth date. 517. Hey, Bobby, how do you get business in your shop? I mean, it's never full. So, I mean, but why would it need to be full? Why would it need to be a fully functioning operational shop when it's nothing but a front for a drug operation, Bobby? So if any investigation were to come down and they go online and research the number, they would go to your former co-worker, Bobby. Why you want to bring trouble to that man, though? What did that man ever do to you for you to put his name in your mess? I'm trying to figure it out, Bobby. You know, Bobby, you, oh, well, see, everybody knows that the Mexican cartels is putting fentanyl in all their product. Everybody know that. Who is Bobby? Bobby owns a barbershop in DeSoto. down over there, Pleasantville and Hampton, in the Big Lots parking lot, called Legends. And if you go online, it don't got a website, but it has a phone number. And if you call the phone number, guess what? It don't go to the shop. It go to some sweet man who hasn't been working there in years. He said he ain't know about all the drug stuff. He had no idea. He said they was just too loud and ignorant, and he couldn't work there with them. And that's true, because everybody in that shop is loud and ignorant and stupid and uneducated and full of nothing but sin. And all they do with all them young boys that sit up there all day is teach them how to be pieces of shit just like them. I guess that's Bobby's way of recruiting workers. Who the fuck you think you is, Bobby? Nino Brown? Is that who you think you is, Bobby? You think you the Nino Brown from New Jack City? You got your own Carter, huh? It's a barbershop called Legends, huh? Bobby? You got all them young boys in the neighborhood coming around there, hanging up underneath you, Bobby. Which one of them is Pookie? Is it that fat nigga? Is he your Pookie? And baby, some skim milk in them titties. What y'all got going on over there at Legends? Bobby? Why you don't want your own phone number on your Google website, Bobby? It don't sound like you're all that interested in growing your barbershop, Bobby. I think you just want to be Nino Brown. I think the last time you was in jail, y'all watched New Jack City in prison, and you decided you was going to come back to DeSoto, and you was going to be the Nino Brown of DeSoto, Bobby. That's what I think. And I think you got yourself involved with some Mexicans, Bobby. And everybody knows the Mexicans put fentanyl in all their products now. You sold that shit to my husband, Bobby. And he done lost his fucking mind, fucking around with that goddamn fentanyl weed. You know, I know it's true that it's in the community, because when I was in Dallas, in DeSoto Behavioral Health, remember where the cops forced me to go and that judge forced me to go? One of the girls in there that's about to come work for me on my social media team, she was in there because she had a bad reaction. She smoked some weed with fentanyl in it, Bobby. She started hallucinating. She started thinking everybody was coming to get her. She was fine in a couple of days as soon as it went through her system. Actually, her and I left on the same day. And I told her, if you need some smoke, call me. I know where it's safe. There is so much weed with fentanyl being ran around in these streets in South Dallas County. That girl ended up in the hospital with me, and she's smart and she's intelligent. But she ran into the wrong nigga, and that nigga smoked with her, and that weed had fentanyl in it, and it landed her in DeSoto Behavioral Health. Now my husband been smoking your weed, Bobby. And now he done gone stone mad crazy, Bobby. Y'all didn't body slam me because I was trying to stop my husband from killing Solar. Y'all body slammed me because you were mad that I had cameras on and I was bringing too much attention to your drug organization. And you had the cops beat me up to scare me off. See, y'all just don't understand. I ain't one of these country bitches. I come from North Philly, yo. We ain't scared of cops, and we eat pepper spray where I come from. Where I come from, if a cop hits you, you stand tall. We don't kowtow and step and fetch. Bobby, I ain't afraid of no cop. I especially ain't afraid of no dirty cop. See, I know the law. Bobby, I know the law. Bobby. But y'all country niggas is so used to slum, just slow, dumb country bitches. Oh my God, like my sister-in-law, Brandy. Charles went down. He went down there, Venus. Got him a proper porch girl. Fat, compliant, don't talk back. Do whatever she told. Let people talk to her any old kind of way. My mother-in-law talks to Brandy so bad sometimes it's pathetic. When me and Charlotte used to be friends, well, you know, she ain't that smart, but, you know, we'll do our best. We'll try with her. You know, at least she can cook. That girl can cook some cakes. I tell you that. She can cook some cakes. That's what your mother-in-law Charlotte said about you, Brandy. That you're dumb and you're stupid and you don't know anything, and that she had to teach you everything, and that she had to teach you how to be a mother, and the only thing you know how to do good is cook. And the only reason Charles married you is because you're obedient. There's a big difference between the niggas that left with Harriet Tubman and the niggas that stayed. See, the niggas that left with Harriet Tubman got educated and learned how to read. So when we were freed and it was written in the papers, we knew that we were free. But see, y'all niggas that didn't want to go with Harriet Tubman because y'all thought, you know, she was making trouble. She's going to get you in trouble with the white man. She going to get killed. I ain't going with her. She going to get me killed. Y'all niggas had to be slaves for 2 extra years. Because you ain't leave with Harriet. Because you ain't want to rock the plantation boat. And you work for free for 2 years. While us niggas above the Mason-Dixon line, we knew we were free. You want to know what? Y'all still ain't free. Y'all still doing plantation politics. Now you got a mayor in a predominantly black suburb. Upwardly mobile black suburb. You got these white peckerwood motherfuckers running the shit. And you got a bunch of fucking idiots that are supposed to be police officers. Ramirez is a disgrace to the badge, to the uniform, and to DeSoto PD. Ramirez has been allowing Bobby to push poison drugs into your community, and y'all pay taxes for that. Ain't that something? But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Ain't that? And my. That's okay. I'll be talking to the mayor next. I got to call my friend Sean Davy Way. Somebody tell Sean Davy Way to DM me his phone number. And King Payne, DM me y'all phone numbers. Tokyo Tony, DM me your phone numbers, because the police still illegally have my phone. I guess they thought they was crippling me when they kept my phone. They didn't know I had another phone. I have multiple phones. I might still be on the toilet. Who knows? I got IBS. That's irritable bowel syndrome. I inherited it from my mother and my grandmother. And what happens is, when you find yourself in upsetting situations, no matter how calm you may be on the outside, it's still bubbling on the inside, and it gives you diarrhea. So literally, when people make me upset now, it gives me the shits. So anybody that gives me the shits, I can't be around. Like the DeSoto police. And Bobby, or they give me the shits. Heavy. Heavy, they give me the shits. But you know what? I'm with the shits. I'm with the smoke. So what, you punch me in my ribs and my ribs is still sore today? I'm all right. So what, I still got a few bruises on my arm. That's okay. I'm all right. So what, you tried to break my wrist again? It's all right. I've been hit better. All of y'all hit like bitches. How about that? How about that? My baby daddy hit better than you, and I used to fuck him up all the time. See, that's what these bitches down here in Texas need to do. They need to learn how to fucking hold some hands for real and stop fighting each other over these fuck ass niggas and start fighting these niggas and letting these niggas know y'all don't run us. No, instead, these bitches sit around and they fight over the same piece of dick. 3, 4 of them, they sit there beat each other raw over a nigga and he gonna go back and fuck them all. Don't y'all ever pay attention to anything down here? Or are y'all just so slow that you refuse to get what's really popping? There was a show called Cheaters. You know, I didn't realize until I moved down here that all they did was film in Dallas. I didn't realize all those episodes of all that cheating and all that fucking and all that lying and all that scheming, all right here in Dallas. Shoot, if you go back and watch old Cheaters episodes now, if you've gotten familiar with Dallas life, you can tell it everywhere. And they stayed out P Grove. I didn't realize Cheaters practically lived in Pleasant Grove for I don't know how many years. And you want to know what's funny? It's always a barbershop fronting. People love to use barbershops to front for drugs. I know, I'm from Philly. We did it right. Y'all motherfuckers stupid and lazy. But I can understand, Bobby, why you didn't have to, make sure your game was pristine and tight. Like, you didn't have to leave Joe's phone number on the website. You could have just got one of those Google phones. One of those Google phone numbers. You could have purchased one. And it didn't even have to go to you. You know what I'm saying? It didn't have to be attached to you. It could just be attached to the business. See, if you had been smart, and if you had done that and just got a Google number to put on your website when people Google your shop, if you had done that, I would have never met Joe. But that's how lazy you are, Bobby. You won't even protect your crime that you commit every day. I guess nobody really does call legends to get a haircut. Because Joe say he don't never get phone calls about the shop, even though his number is still on it. So how do you get business, Bobby? How do you pay the light bills? Because ain't nobody cutting hair up in there, Bobby. Half the time, y'all just sitting in there smoking weed and talking shit with dogs and shit, playing dice in the back. Y'all ain't making no money as barbers, Bobby. I know that. My husband worked there. He ain't make no money there either. Which is why he quit and came and worked for me. So how you keeping the lights on, Bobby? There's got to be some kind of way. Oh, my friend. Where he at? Where's my friend? I could have swore to God. Hey.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm like a little sore, but other than that, I'm all right.
I haven't heard from you. I've been calling you.
Well, because the police have my phone, baby.
Okay, that's what I thought. I asked Legina, is your phone off or something?
No, my phone ain't off. The police are holding it unlawfully. They said they were keeping it for evidence. Huh?
That new number right now?
Well, this is my bat phone. I never give anybody this phone number.
Okay.
But I'm gonna give it to you now. Just
Oh, my backup phone is not my other number that you got.
Look, listen to me. I don't have any of your numbers because they're all in my phone that the police have. This is my bat phone. Very few people have this number. Very few people are in this phone. So I need you to DM me your number that is good so I can call you.
Okay.
Because we got a lot to talk about. Have you talked to my husband?
I did.
I feel so bad for him.
Yes, I
I really
did.
do. Life
I
is about
did.
to become very uncomfortable for him.
You said what? So things about to get uncomfortable for him?
Yeah, for him. You know he still has control of Philadelphia, right? I haven't been able to go live on my own channel in over a week.
Yeah, I talked to him. He said that you tried to lock him out.
No, I didn't lock him out. He locked me out.
He said that you changed the password. So he said
No,
that
no,
he
no, no,
can't.
no. That was to my tablet so that I could have access to be able to call him. He went in my, you know how he's always talking about how he's military trained and he got these special skills. Well, let me tell you what his skills are. All of the passwords to all of our bank accounts, everything. He has them all. I never hid anything from my husband. I never, money, nothing. I keep everything out in the open because in case of an emergency, if something should happen to me and things need to keep going, I want to make sure he has access so he can keep going. And instead, he used that liberty and that trust to change every password to all of my accounts, including the bank accounts, to lock me out. When I tried to get in my phone the first time, guess what the message said? I told you I got you, bitch. And I couldn't get into my phone.
Yeah,
Only
you
that
can do that
message
with
would
your
pop up.
phone.
Huh?
I done did that a couple times to niggas.
And
You cut the phone
guess
off and
what?
you leave them a
Guess
little
what the
message.
next message said when I tried to get in my phone? I'm going to kill you, bitch. Then the next message said, oh, you thought this was a game. And then when he realized I had turned off everything and shut that because he was trying to locate me. He had already told Legina and my son that if I came back home, he was going to shoot me. So I didn't come home.
When I talked to him, y'all was at you had a show,
Yeah,
and he said after the show
I
you
had
left
the
him.
show and he ruined it. He ruined it. He destroyed that whole fucking night. He fucking punched me in front of my drummer. Then he fucking harassed and scared the band. Then they had to take him, drag his ass outside the Cockrell Hills, 6 grown ass men. Then he sat out there, stalking, looking in the bush, waiting for everybody else to go in. I was sitting in the car trying to calm down, smoking L, get ready to sing. This nigga knows the code on the keypad on the car. Broke into the car and started fucking choking me and sucker punched me again. They had to drag him out the car off me again. Yeah.
And when I
So
talked to him,
everybody
he
that
said that
said they was gonna
he was
testify
mad
for
that you
him,
left him.
they're fired. Like, because what did he say? My whole band sides with my husband and whatever. Well, then tell that nigga to fucking pay you then. Since y'all sided with him, the money that I was gonna give them for the show that got canceled because of him, because I told them I was gonna pay them for the show, even though, regardless, whether it happened or not. But they just said, from what I was told, my band said they was testifying for my husband if I press charges. So then tell that pussy to pay you. He just can't do it with my money. I got to go to the bank and have all of this shit done. But usually they want you to bring a police report to have somebody removed. But every time I go to the police, all they do is beat me up and arrest me.
Cause you need to calm down, friend. You be
No, I
going in
don't.
there when you're
No, I
upset.
don't.
You can't go in there
No,
when
I
you're
don't.
upset.
I don't need to calm down. You want to know why I don't need to calm down? Because those are the same cops that beat me up in front of that fucking barbershop.
I hear you though, but you don't need to go in there upset, and you don't need to go in there alone
Why
if you
not?
feel like they are corrupt.
Why not? Why shouldn't I
Because
be able to?
you are
No,
one
as an
woman, and
American
that's the whole
citizen,
police department.
friend, I love you. Friend, I love you, but listen to me. And this is a very important lesson that we need to learn just as Black people. First Amendment, freedom of speech for all American citizens. If you don't like the way I talk, then clear the fuck out. You ain't got to stay and listen. Matter of fact, they could have easily just asked me to leave. We don't like your demeanor. We don't like the way you're acting. Please leave, and I'd have left. They didn't ask me to leave. They didn't want me to leave. They wanted me to stay.
people have the freedom of speech, and I was telling people
Like
this the other night, as far
listen to
as
me, freedom of speech. You
because they're
can't
using the
beat
lyrics
people up
against
because
these
you don't
rappers.
like the way they talk.
You have freedom of speech, but what you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Okay. And what did I do wrong?
You went into the business and you were being disruptive
Cool.
to the police department.
How was I disruptive? I
You were
I
asking for
asked
what
for the
I seen.
number
From what
to
I
the
seen, you were
legal
asking
for
for a
my
mirror.
lawsuit. Listen to me, friend. Me and you, clearly, we're not going to agree on this. What I am going to tell you is when I get this $5 million that I'm suing the city for and the police department for, I'll be able to pay for everybody to get a Roku TV channel. Yay!
Okay, on period. Well, I wish you nothing but the best. I'm praying for you. Hopefully,
All I want you to
everything
do is
works. I
pray
know
for me.
everything's gonna work out because you're a child of God.
Do
We all
you
are
know what I
children
did? Do
of the
you know
Most
what I
High.
did
So
in
I
my
know it's gonna
cell,
work out.
friend? Do you know what I did in my cell, friend? While I was
What
there for
happened?
21 and a half hours sitting in my own urine,
What you did? You praying?
I sang.
Ooh, I know that's right.
I did a whole gospel concert. And then I started ministering to them. I must have repeated at least 30 different scriptures and told them that they need to repent. I said, now I see why God put me here, because all of y'all are devils and you all fit in a burn in hell.
Oh,
I said, but I'm a minister to you. And I did. And they had praise and worship. And then when they started coming to request songs from me, I told them to pay me $10,000 and don't ever fucking ask me to sing for free again.
I know that's right.
That shit wasn't for y'all. That shit was for the Lord.
And
Oh, yeah.
when are we getting the new music?
Soon. I was in the studio yesterday. You know, if they start targeting me and trying to throw me in a hospital and say I'm crazy, see, they want me. DeSoto PD needs me to look crazy to cover up the fact that they've been covering for that barbershop.
No.
That's why DeSoto police are after me, because they own the tape. I just proved it. Y'all have to go check the playback. I just proved it. Do you know that the number on the Legends Barbershop website don't even belong to the barbershop?
No.
It
Those people
belongs to a former employee who's been begging Bobby to take his name off of it. And Bobby said, "No, I'm cool, just leave it." And he said, "Well, if you want to take it off, you gotta pay Google." That's what Bobby told him. That man hasn't cut hair there in over 2 years. Why you got that man's number on your shop and he don't even work there and y'all don't even talk? Isn't that number up there for your business? My.
my. Oh, and a lot of people were hating on you. I'm just glad that you're out. There was people saying
I
that
don't
you're
get no
gonna be in
fuck.
jail for
I don't get no
2
fuck
months,
if they
2
hating.
years.
You want to know why a
Okay.
lot of people are hating on me? Because a lot of people are about to go to jail, like Shauna
Oh,
Lewis, who's been talking with the detective at the Soto and feeding him information from King World. You know, Shauna Lewis works for King World.
oh, I think so.
You
I think
know,
she sent me a
you know,
message
you
in
know,
here.
me and Carbon Island got King World's channel taken down, right?
Mm.
King World's gone.
Is it?
He's gone.
What?
We got rid of him.
I don't ever really pay that much attention to the dusty ones.
I know, because he was sitting there trying to come for you. Haven't you noticed? It's been quiet, and his little sector, now they all over there with the panda boy, the cooler.
Yeah.
They
Yes, I
all
knew.
over there. Wait a minute, the cooler's scared as shit. He don't fucking know what the fuck to do. But
Oh, so that's why
King
people
World,
plus have been writing me. They probably think I had something to do with his channel getting
no,
taken.
no, that was me and Shaka.
I know that's right.
That was me and Shaka, and now the King World is gone. He's got Shanda Lewis down here running around to the police telling fake stories on me. That's the bitch that sent them sheriffs over to my brother's house to scare my nephew that day over that
Yeah.
sex trafficking shit. Shauna Lewis has been going from a cop to cop to cop, trying to find a way to get me booked.
No, I just blocked her dusty ass because she was in
Wait
my
a second,
inbox talking
though.
shit.
But why are the DeSoto police using her as a confidential informant against me? She's a liar.
No, she's calling down there. She was on live calling there.
No. She actually talked to one of the detectives off camera.
Yes, they were supposed to be coming to her
And
house.
she was telling him how to go through my phone.
No, I heard that they were supposed to be coming to her house, and because she's supposed to be filing charges because allegedly you threatened her
Filing charges
online.
against who? She's stalking me.
Yeah,
She's cyber stalking me.
but she's trying to make it like you stalking her.
Oh, well, of course, because I'm sure
That's
that's
what
what
they
King
do.
World told her how to do. He is a very sophisticated cyber criminal. She works for him. These YouTube niggas is going too far, but that's okay.
No, I know that's true because she was just in my inbox. I just blocked her yesterday. I know that that's true because I just blocked her on yesterday. Yesterday she was in my inbox talking about King World is the greatest. I was like, but mind you, she didn't spell out the world. She just picked King and then picked the glow and then the greatest. So I was a little bit confused
So tell
because
me
I really don't.
friend, please tell me that you saved that and you screenshotted it.
No, I dooted her dusty ass out the motherfucking kingdom so
Please
quick.
tell me you have that. Please tell me I can find that somewhere because that's evidence. Why are you promoting King World on another blogger's page if you don't work for him?
Man.
These niggas are stupid.
It should still be in my inbox. I'll check in a second.
Shauna Lewis works for King World. King World has been stalking me. King World stalked me in Phoenix. And then the next thing you know, my car blew up. Now, King World was working with them people in Phoenix. King World is working with Shauna Lewis here.
Where's your new car? Who has the car? You or Goomba?
That nigga can't have my car. That nigga can't have shit that I got.
Man.
Steal from me? You gonna steal from me? And you want to know what's sad? When him and Gina did the reading, he admitted to Gina that he stages things and he manipulates things to have control because that's the way his parents behaved and it worked for them. So he's trying to find a way. See, his family is trying to get him to make me submit. Not gonna happen. I ain't that chick. I ain't one of these country bitches. I'm from North motherfucking Philly. I'll whoop your mama's ass if she asking for it. You know, fuck.
So you don't feel like you and Goomba could work this out? I think that
Listen
being
to
online
me.
talking about this is making it worse.
I offered him